I believe free pads must be distributed not only in rural areas, but I believe across all basic schools as well as secondary schools across the country. Indeed, free pads to schools was part of the SWA NDC administration's policies. I recall very well that in 2012, 2013, pads were distributed in schools, except that typically of our political environment, sometimes you can have a good policy, but because of politics, it just destroys. And that's why I'm always warning against partisanship. Look, we cannot be political and yet be non-partisan when it comes to national policies. Because by all means, somebody will be NDC, somebody will be MPP, somebody will be CPP, somebody will be somebody may be independent. Everybody is allowed to be political. But when we allow our political ideas and political positions to influence critical national policies, then it becomes a problem. Because this issue of menstrual hygiene, the blood knows no political colors. The blood will flow. Whether you are MPP or NDC, the blood will flow. And so we must be careful not to be political when it comes to these matters. Because one of the reasons I'm being passionate about this was that the first policy of the NDC on free pass to schools did not last because there were other political actors who were now saying that, oh, the pad was being used to collect blood of children for sacrifice. And so they were saying pad for blood, pad for blood. So because of that, the policy eventually failed. And indeed, when the new administration took over, they never continued with a policy like that. But I believe that the NDC as a political party and the Social Democratic Party is committed to free pass in secondary schools. Exactly how the policy may come out is not something that I can say for now, but I know that it may be either through pad banks in various schools where if a young female menstruates for the first time, she can just go and get pads without any struggle. We are advocating for abolition of various taxes on pads. The truth is that even when we take away all the taxes on pads, it will still be, expensive for some people. It will still not be affordable. Even as a member of parliament, there are times that you also, there are times that you get broke because we are all human beings. And so, can you ask yourself, there are times somebody asks you 10 cedis, you don't have it, 20 cedis, you don't have it. Assuming a female is menstruating for the first time or goes out and suddenly begins to experience flu, and at that material time does not have the 10 cedis, the 20 cedis, the 30 cedis to buy pad, can you imagine what happens to them? And the kind of stigma that goes with that. So it's important that even as a nation, we must fight towards free pass for all, so that it will get to a point when you have a sudden menstruation coming or you are experiencing flu, you can just walk to a stand somewhere and pick a pad and you can take care of yourself. And that would also help our public health space, and it will reduce the risks and then the sicknesses associated with unhygienic conditions when it comes to menstrual hygiene. So I think that free pass to all is so important, particularly to students, female students in various secondary schools and basic schools across the country.